Hi guys, I hope everyone's okay. So, as you can probably see from the title of this video, today is a big day. I'm going to go and get tested for coronavirus. As part of my job, I've been in contact with people who have had the virus, and even yesterday I lost somebody who I was very fond of to the virus, and happened so quickly. So I'm really scared about this, but I'm going to take you along on the journey with me. And I've got a bit of a drive to go. It's in Haydock Park. I've never been there before. It's probably about an hour or so's drive for me, but yeah, the closest place to me. So yeah, I went on the website and I've booked in for the test. Got a special code for being a key worker and put it into the system and that, and the appointment comes up, selected it, and yeah, and now's the time. So I mean, I'm not so much worried about the test itself. I've been told it's absolutely fine. It's just a swab up the nose and a swab down the throat, so it's not painful or anything like that. But it's more the waiting afterwards, you know, even if it's for 2 days. So I've got to stay in isolation until I get the results. But yeah, I am quite worried. I've had a few symptoms myself, so you know. But yeah, here's my journey. So guys, here we go. I'm absolutely bricking this, so I'll film a bit of the driving, and then hopefully once we get to the test centre I'll be able to record a bit and see if you can see what the process is. Okay, here goes.
Drive 0.1 miles, then enter roundabout. Take first exit to Tower Road. At roundabout, take first exit to A5139. Take first exit to A5139.
These are the buildings here where the nightclub scene was filmed from 51st State. All been turned into luxury apartments now, not the derelict building as you see in the film. The area around here is being developed at the moment, getting some skyscrapers and luxury apartments. This building on the right here is where they used to build, make ships' propellers, cast out of bronze. And they'd store
Turn
them.
right onto A5027.
There we go. Sat nav telling me what to do. I love that at the moment. The buses are saying on the front of them, thank you to the all key workers.
Take second exit to Kingsway Tunnel.
Sorry about the sat nav guys, but where I'm going at the moment I've never been to before. I have no idea how to get there. So
Exit left onto Kingsway Tunnel.
it's tunnel time, and one of the things as well, because I'm going to have to go through the Mersey Tunnel now, but the tunnel's actually been made free on the toll at the moment, or it was last time I saw it, so I should be able to just drive straight through. We've still got the barriers down, but, or are the barriers up, I don't know. No, I think the barriers are still down, but when you get there it says it's free and the barriers come up then. I haven't got a fast tag, but as I say, with it being free, it makes no difference at all. Just me to end up going in the lane where someone else decides to go. When there's all these free lanes, just my luck. There we go. Kingsway Tunnel, heading towards Liverpool. The place I'm going to today, Haydock Park, is it's more.
Continue 1.7 miles, then
like
keep left on Slip Road to Scotland Road.
It was the closest place to me that had availability. Why is he slowing down in front of me? Yeah, let me know down below. Has anybody else been through this process? How did you find it? If you did. I've just got these visions. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm scared at the moment. I'm absolutely petrified. And it's not so much getting the test done, because I know people who've had the test done and who've said, oh, it's fine, there's no pain or anything like that involved. It's a couple of swabs, that's all. Wow, we're going to a crawl for some reason. And it's more, I don't know, I think, like when you see it on the TV, you see like the uniforms that the people are having to wear that are doing the testing, and all the PPE that they've got to wear, which is fine, you know, obviously they've got to protect themselves, but you just find it's very intimidating, so quite scary. See, now if a truck can do that, why is this traffic going? We're not even doing 30 mile an hour and it's a 40 mile an hour tunnel. Hate this sometimes. It's like you're in a rush to get somewhere, you've got an appointment slot, I've got to be there for 2 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock now. I don't know where I'm going. People just decide to start driving slow. And you can't overtake either. Solid white lines. So how's everyone else been? Anyone still working? Or
Keep left on Slip Road to Scotland Road.
anybody not in work but wants to go back to work, or not in work and doesn't want to go back to work? I feel like sometimes
Keep left on Slip Road to Scotland Road.
I just want to relax sometimes, but when I'm off work, like I've just had a bit of holiday come up, so I've used holiday, and oh, it's horrible. 'Cause you start losing what day of the week it is, and yeah, I don't like it. I'm fed up with this. Hate this virus thing. I hate being cooped up, which is why I've been doing my walks and things. But yeah, that's a very nice car in front. Look at the spoiler on that. It looks like an ironing board.
Keep right on Scotland Road.
It's not, you know, I'm not brilliant at identifying cars, but I don't know. That's
Drive
just a
0.4
nice
miles,
car.
then keep
If
right
you know
on
what car it
Kirkdale
is down
Road.
below, let me know. I don't know why, but I've just got this feeling it might be like an MX-5 or something like that, a Mazda of some sort. Saying that, I can Google that, can't I? The registration plate will tell me what car that is. I don't think one of those spoilers that it's got on the back of that would ever suit a Renault Clio, would it? An old Renault Clio. It should take me about half an hour from here to get to Haydock Park. Are these lights broken or something? Oh, listen to that exhaust.
Keep right on Kirkdale Road.
I've got to admit though, one thing, I'm actually enjoying getting out and driving again. I haven't driven in ages.
Keep right on Kirkdale
I
Road.
just feel like, I mean, well, I've had little drives, you know, like just to the supermarket and things, but I haven't had like a proper decent run.
Drive 8 miles on Kirkdale Road.
And I just feel like, you know, it's great being behind the wheel again. I absolutely love driving. And I'll drive anything. In one of my last jobs in a care home that I worked in, I used to drive a big minibus and take the residents out for drives to Blackpool and things like that. It was only an 8-seater minibus, so I could drive it on a normal car licence. Like 5 seats and 3 wheelchairs in the back with the tail lift, but it was a proper size, you know, long wheelbase Renault Master that I was driving, and biggest thing I've ever driven, to be honest, because obviously I've driven this little Renault Clio. I hadn't been driving for very long either at the time, and you know, you go from this really tiny car, then all of a sudden you're thrown into a massive minibus. But I actually found it easier to drive because you were higher up, you could see over the cars, and you know, it was easier to know when to be able to turn out and things into oncoming traffic. Right, if any of you are Everton supporters, we're going to be heading past Goodison Park now. I'll be honest, I'm not an Everton supporter. I'd rather be driving past Anfield right now, which is just up the road. Yeah, there it is, Goodison Park right in front of us, home of Everton Football Club. And we've got their merchandise shop just here on the left. If any of you support any sports or anything, let me know down below. I suppose that could be the question of the day if you want. What sports are you into? And who do you support? Now, I'm not really a very big sports fanatic or anything. If I was to have to pick a team for football, for instance, I'd actually choose Tranmere Rovers. I used to do first aid there when I was in the Red Cross, and used to love watching the games because you kind of get to know the players that we had at the time. It was back in the years when we had Jason McAteer was the captain, and we had Eugene Daddy, players like that, you know, playing for Tranmere. And the best thing of all was it was completely free. Didn't cost me anything because I was there with the Red Cross, and we got to come out of the players' tunnel. We'd come out before the players, and we'd go to the corners of the pitch and that, ready to, you know, we were obviously there to help the crowd as well as people on the pitch. We had one evacuation once of the stadium where some weird, strange guy decided to climb up the mast to the lighting gantry, and he was swinging some like scaffolding bar around and things like that. Wouldn't come down off the roof. They had to get the fire service to go up with the extendable ladder and bring him down, and then he was arrested, but we had to evacuate. I think they were playing Millwall at the time as well, and Tranmere were actually were winning on the game, and they had to abandon it at half time, and they replayed the match a few weeks later. Unfortunately, Tranmere ended up losing. So, and it was like one of the playoff sort of games as well, so wasn't the best, to be honest. I don't know how long this is going to record for, to be honest, but I'm just babbling. But I think, you know, obviously I'm on my own. I've got music if I want it, listen. But obviously I can't do that because of copyright. But I don't know, I'm babbling because my mind's playing on me at moments, and I'd rather talk to you guys than sit in silence at the moment. I'd say, you know, I'm absolutely heartbroken. I'm broken at the moment. I really am. You know, I lost a resident like yesterday, and you know, she was one of the life and souls of the home that I worked in. But it's scary because we have got a couple of others as well that have been put on end of life with it and things. It's absolutely horrible because I just feel like the home where I work, and I absolutely love the residents, I really do. Love them to bits, but it's just hard, you know. I'm not going to see her again now. I did think of, well, you know, she's going to have died in hospital alone. No one she knew. No one could see her because of, you know, the virus. And that was playing on my mind, that she would have died alone. But a special person to me has actually put my mind at ease and told me, you know, well, there would have been a nurse or someone with her. She wouldn't have died alone. There would have been someone to comfort her. So that's something I'm going to remember. And I just hate this virus, I really do. I hate what it's doing to everybody. You know, guys, I'm getting emotional now. I'm just sorry. I'm gonna stop a moment. Sorry about that, guys. I needed to open the window then, get some fresh air, because I'm just absolutely mortified at the moment. I'm just aching inside. You may remember the video that I did from the Winifred's Well, and the reason behind that video. Now, that was a friend of mine that died before Christmas, and she only had a funeral about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago I think, today. And
couldn't even attend because of this virus. I couldn't go.
At roundabout, take second exit to East Lancashire Road.
And you know, it hurts. You know, you can't even go to a wake and talk to other people that knew them. Really hard. And
Take second exit to East Lancashire Road.
and then, as I say, now I lost someone that I was quite fond of in work. I'm pretty sure we're going to lose more. Now, I'll be honest, I've been working in the care sector now for 7 years. I've known a lot of people that have passed away. To some people it's just a job,
Continue 6.9
hardens it.
miles on East Lancashire Road.
but I just can't. 7 years of it, and I still become an emotional wreck when they pass away. I don't know if that can be classed as unprofessional of me, you know, getting attached, but I just feel like it, you know, it's a human emotion. It is human, and what can you do? You can't help it. You work with these people day in, day out. You help these people. You're there when they laugh and smile. You're there when they cry. You're there when they're lonely. How can you not get attached? Not far to go now, guys. Nearly there. I just want to say as well that to all those people who clap for the NHS and the key workers, I just want to say, obviously in my line of work, I do appreciate it. Oh, there's a travel lodge there. Might have to stay there one day. Yeah, I do appreciate it that, you know, you're clapping for people like to me. But when I see people doing it, I've got to think that it's a job I've been doing for 7 years. No one's ever clapped before, and I know we're in a pandemic and everything, but I just feel as though I'm just doing a job. You know, I'm doing my job that I've been doing for all that time. I don't feel like I'm doing anything extra special or anything like that. But yeah, I want to, you guys that are clapping us,
In 0.4 miles, keep left on road, then turn right.
I want to thank you for showing us the appreciation. You know, it does mean a lot to us. I mean, we're not just doing a job, guys. You know what? If you knew how I was feeling, how all the other
Keep left on road,
workers out
then
there
turn
are
right.
feeling, you know, NHS,
Turn right
even
on
down to the
road,
bus
then
drivers.
turn left.
Oh, shut up, Satnav. You know, if you could feel how I was feeling, how the NHS workers are feeling, we're all scared. We are petrified. We're scared for ourselves, we're scared for our families, we're scared for everybody that we look after and care about. We are absolutely petrified. As much as I appreciate it, that you're clapping us and things like that, you know, it doesn't take away what we're feeling. God, my stomach feels so tight right now. nervous about this. And yet, I know it doesn't hurt, there's nothing to worry about, it's just a quick little test. But I don't know why, why am I feeling this? Why am I feeling so scared? It's almost like the first time I rode a roller coaster, and you're standing there in the queue and you're seeing it go round and upside down and things like that. Here we go.
Turn right on road.
We are here. Haydock Park Racecourse.
Continue 0.4 miles to WA120HQ, on right.
Okay, not sure what's going to happen now. Keep windows closed. Please display work ID. Oh, don't have work ID. Like going through border control. Yeah, 2 o'clock. I've got my driving license. Yeah. Right guys, well unfortunately I wasn't able to record there. They actually told me to turn the camera off, so no filming's allowed, but I'm back home now. And I have to say it was absolutely horrible. Basically you do it all yourself, so the idea that I had of like people in big suits and things like that doing it, it's not true. Most of it was actually run by G4S security and marshalling and things like that. But basically after the bit that you've just seen, I go up to another bit, somebody stands in front of the car and they have like cue cards, and you've got to read those, giving you instructions on what's going to happen. I had to get my phone out and show them a QR code which they scanned, and then they put the testing kit, which came in a bag, on an elastic band, and they hooked that over the wing mirror, and then you go through to another bit. They show you some more QR codes, and then once they've showed you those, it's things like, not QR codes, sorry, cue cards. And then once you do that bit, it is basically they say, you know, when you go into the bay, this is what you do. Turn your engine off. Instructions like if there's a problem, put your hazards on and someone will come over and talk to you through the window. But you've got to keep your windows up as much as you can. And then once you've confirmed all that, they take the bag off your wing mirror and they walk round to the passenger side, and you put your passenger window down slightly and they like post it through. And then once it's posted through, you go to a self-testing booth in the car, and you do it all yourself. So they give you a swab, like a, what do you call it, like a cotton bud, and you've got to do it yourself. So it's like, you basically, first of all you do your tonsils, and you've got to do that, And then once you've done your tonsils, you've got to shove it up your nose and spin it round and things like that. But when it was in my throat, I was like, ugh, ugh. I couldn't keep it there long enough. I just had to keep going in and then coming out going, ugh. So yeah, I didn't really like that. I don't like anything going touching the back of my throat. It's horrible. But yeah, so then I did that, put it in. You have these barcodes that you've got to, on stickers that you've got to stick onto the vial and all that sort of stuff. And then you have one of these. I'm not gonna, there is a barcode there, but I'm not gonna show you, because it's got a reference number on it which I have to use to get my results. Yeah, once you've done all that part and you put it all in the bag and it's all labelled up and things, you go through into like another drive-through part, and you basically wind the window down slightly. You stand at your window with like a bin and you post it through, window up, and off you go. So yeah, that's basically the test procedure. You get all, I mean, the instructions on how to do it when you actually get the thing are really good. I mean, that full booklet there, that's what they give you in the bag, and it's got everything step by step how to do it, so it's properly. You get some gloves and things. They'll ask you if you've got hand sanitizer, but if you haven't, you've got rubber gloves that you can put on. But yeah, hang on. That's the bag that it starts off in, and then there's like more bags inside. So there's another bag with the kit, and then another bag that you have to put the swab in after you've done it. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So in theory, in all honesty, no, it's not something really to be afraid of doing. It's a little bit uncomfortable, and I was shaking a little bit whilst doing it because I was worried I would get it wrong somehow. But no, it all went out fine. The only thing now is, I've got the waiting game, so 48 hours that it can take up to get the results, and I get the results online if I don't get contacted. So I just go onto the Gov website and type in my code, and my test results will be on there. So I'll let you know the outcome, but I mean, as I say, for now I'm going to be on isolation at least until I get these results. So I can't do any of me walking videos. Can't do anyway today. It's chucking it down now. But I've got plans of like little videos maybe that I can do at home. One being my merchandise and memorabilia collection from the theme parks. But yeah, stay safe. I'm not going to say I hope you enjoyed that, because it's not really an enjoyable video, but yeah, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Bye.